Hi, everybody. Welcome. Come on in, everybody. So, I wanted to do a video talking about how to avoid getting back into the matrix by accident or checking back in and not knowing you check back in, how to stay checked out of the matrix. Okay. All right. So, let's get into it. Hopefully, we'll get more people in here and we can get started, because this is going to be really important, since we are in Virgo, the time of Virgo. So you definitely don't want to be Matrix like right now, y'all. Y'all want to be Matrix like. Okay. Hi, I hope I said your name right, Anita. Anita, I hope I said your name right, Anita. Okay, y'all. So I got this amazing download. It was amazing. Praise the Most High for the download. And the creator was telling me that how to tell that you check back into the matrix is investigate the frequency, the frequent, the how often something is being done and how many people are doing it. Because anytime it becomes so popular through the world, the matrix has taken over it. Okay, automatically. Okay. So if you know that everyone's wearing twists in their hair, like you just keep seeing videos popping up on YouTube, everybody twisted their hair, two strand twisting, you know that that's matrixy, because the matrix is about duplication and copycat cloning, identity theft, shape shifting all over the place. So if you keep seeing something frequently, then you know that it's matrix. And if you do it, you're checking back in. You're checking back in. Sometimes you got to just like ask yourself, have you been by accident going with the trends? So we know the trending words is like in the spiritual world, chosen. Everybody's saying chosen. See, that's matrix. In order to stay out of the matrix, you have to be really into originality. Okay. Now, of course, once it starts to spread so much and everybody's doing it, the matrix has taken over it. So you have to change. You have to become non-original. Okay. I mean, you have to become more original again. You have to become original once again. Your originality is now no longer original because everybody's doing it. So it's matrix. So this is why I stopped using the traditional tarot cards and stuff like that, because it became very matrix, y'all. I felt matrix energy. You know when you feel matrix energy because you feel like you gotta like bust down some major walls to get downloads. If you're struggling to get downloads, you're probably too much into the matrix and you may not know that you are. Hi, Christina. Exactly, Christina. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. Yeah. Once it becomes a trend, it's matrix. It's been taken over. Okay. Now, another way to avoid being in the matrix is to do not live a routine life. Everybody is saying live on a schedule, be routine, be routine, be routine. But everyone is saying, the matrix people say, if you go by the moon, you're a witch. You got to go by church and you got to go by routine. You got to do same day, same time. That's matrix. I'm telling you right now, if you are very routine, you are probably going to start doing other matrix stuff. And that's something that I found out. The Most High is unpredictable. You never know when the Most High is going to strike somebody down or give you something. Or the Most High is do not want you to see it coming. The Most High is about surprise gifts. So you have to be the gift that's the surprise. And only way you can be that way is to live a life that is not routine. And that's the only way really you can stay free from the matrix. So let's say you're an entrepreneur, you're a manager, okay, and you go on YouTube and you go, everybody putting their videos up at this time, okay, that's their routine. Everybody's on a routine. It's the same. You have to ask yourself, did I just do this at the same time yesterday? Did I just do this and not do this same time? Okay, if that's the case, the matrix has me. Okay, the matrix has me. So try to make sure that the world don't see you coming. That way you know that you're not really in the matrix. You'll find that when you are being opposite of everybody in the room, everyone notices you because you're not in the matrix. So if you show up to get your hair done at a time when they don't expect that many people, you're going to be an anomaly. You're not going to be in the matrix. Okay, you're not going to give off a matrix vibration. So of course, all the people who know, starts focusing on you, you know that they're matrix. Okay. So that's one way to know when you're in an environment that's very like more people who's in the matrix, who's very much systematically controlled, is when they're all focusing on you, and you're being weird. Okay, what they consider is weird because you're not following the actions that everybody's following at the same time, at the in the same way. So here's another way. Find a way to be weird. Like just do something weird. Like I'm serious, just like do something that is like people don't expect your race, your gender, you to do, so that you aren't in, you're not you're not being sucked in or persuaded to be in the matrix. Um, I saw this video on YouTube, and this guy, his channel was struggling. I noticed that he went viral the moment he did something so weird. And the reason why he went viral is because he became an anomaly to the algorithm, the systematic algorithm of the matrix. And what he did was he put this plastic bag on his head, and it had this Target sign on it. Okay, it was the plastic bag from the store Target, the Target store. I thought it was brilliant. I said, that's weird. I said, very non-matrix. That's what I said when I saw him, right, y'all? Now his video went viral. Okay. Now he don't have too many people copying him, but I noticed some people are. But the moment it becomes too frequent on YouTube, it's going to be matrixy. His views are going to go down. Understand it's hard to manifest if you're matrixy. Okay. So one way to make sure that you're not being matrixy is you have to try to be a collectiveness of your past lives, a collectiveness. Now it's going to get weird, y'all. You're going to stand out. You're not going to be in the matrix at all. Most people aren't that bold to be all of their past lives. Most people are not that bold. But if you really want to stay out of this matrix, that will guarantee that you're not in the matrix. So, for example, you're weird, get weirder. Get weirder. The trick is to, first of all, I can tell you now, if you keep showing up weird around the same people, you probably already got people imitating you. The Matrix people cling to originality. They're thirsty for your originality. So if your weirdness is always the same, you're checking back into the matrix. I don't give a damn if you said it was you're weird. If your weirdness is always the same kind of weirdness, you're checking back into the matrix. Okay, y'all, let's get it. Let's get this conversation going. You have to try to be a different kind of weird every time you show up out in this world. It's one hell of a challenge. But to guarantee that your weirdness keeps being refreshing, new, upgraded weirdness, is you have to try to access your past lives. Okay? Because your past life, if you mish it all together, all the past lives together, you become so damn mother effing unique that there's no way in hell you can give off a matrix vibration. Okay? So that's how you guarantee you're not slipping back into the matrix. For example, okay, most people, when you see, like, look at me. Most people have gotten used to me wearing hats at times, my afro big. Most people aren't used to seeing me with lip gloss or lipstick on. Most people who know me to be very dressy, but I have been mixing and matching and doing things different to try to keep from being uh, uh, recognizable in this matrix. Because if I become too recognizable, I'm actually becoming matrix. So so um, I'm doing an experiment right now, and I'm noticing that it is raising my vibration to a higher level where I'm like, okay, I'm really out of this matrix. And how I've been doing it is exploring all of the parts of me, even the parts of me I think people are going to judge me for. Like, oh, she's literally wearing lip gloss and she's an oracle. Oh, isn't she a female and female oracles? Why is she wearing a pirate hoodie? Like, why does she have a hoodie? Okay, I know people are going to say, why is she wearing a black hoodie? Like, why? See, people don't expect an oracle to wear something like this. People don't expect a psychic coach to look like this. They expect me to look like Hamza with like purple and gold hoodies on, and bare face. Really looking like I don't have no jewelry, nothing on, nothing. But see, that would be matrixing. That is the code for psychic female energy. That's the code that the matrix, the algorithm is used to seeing. It's important to keep switching it up, even when you're in the flow state, so that you don't be so familiar to the matrix. Because once you become familiar to the matrix learns how to bring you in it. Okay? It learns how to trick you to be in it. Okay? So you have to keep transforming. There is no set time to transform. You just keep transforming. You keep transforming. Okay. You don't, you try not to let your energy or character be predictable. This way, the algorithm of this matrix does not find out, cannot really figure out who you are. See, once your vibration, your frequency becomes learned by the algorithm, then you become just like your matrix person. So it's important to keep switching it up, which means you have to keep tuning into God every 10 seconds, 10 to 13 seconds of your day, where you're just switching it up. You're switching it up. You're like, oh, okay, I switched up a little bit. See, this is a little switch up. Didn't nobody expect me to do this. This is catching everybody off guard. This is what you got to do to be really, to be like, I don't want to be so familiar in this system. Because if I become so familiar in the system, then it learns how to pull me in. Okay. Make yourself unlearnable as possible. Your identity unlearnable. So that if you got people shape shifting into you, copying you, they're going crazy trying to be you. You want to drive mother effers crazy trying to be you. So you have to keep switching. Okay. You see how sometimes I go, hi, I'm just changing it up. I'm changing because I don't want this algorithm to keep learning me. Okay. So that's how you got to do it. Okay. Your perception. This is not a perception. Thank you very much. Okay. But this is not a perception. This is the truth. Something that I don't do. I practice what I preach. Whenever I teach y'all, I have tested already. I have tested. Okay. So what I'm saying is try to stay as weird as possible. For example, people expect me to be nice because people say African American women are bitter and angry. They don't expect us to be sassy because we're being judged for it. But I don't give a damn. Because if I be sweet and I be nice, because the matrix say I should be because I'm an African American woman, then I am complying with the system. Okay? All right? I'm complying with the system. Okay? Do you see what I'm saying? African American women, if you're watching this, do not try to appease the system. You are becoming matrix. Okay? If you say I can't get angry, I can't curse because everyone's going to say I'm a masculine woman. See, that's the matrix trying to control you. We're living in a system where all the women are acting the same. Talk soft, be soft, walk soft, dress soft, be sweet. That's all effing matrix. That's all effing matrix. I'm telling y'all the truth. You're gonna get the same dudes that they get. You're gonna get, and it might not be the energy that you want in that dude. You were just using that energy to get a dude, a dude with money, and then you get that dude, and you're like, I don't really want his energy, but that's the energy that you gave. The matrix sent you something that it you told it to send you. So you're going to be matrix like the rest of these dudes. Half of these dudes is trying to control your energy, even as a female. They're matrixing. Because why are they trying to control your energy? Anyone that tries to control your energy and tell you act like this, talk like this, act like this, that's matrix mother effers. Okay, that's matrix mother effers. And if you comply, you're being matrix with them. You're being matrix with them. You have to be any way you want to be. Any way you want to be. It has to be not because you heard that you got to be that way, not because you've learned it through the grapevine, through the red pill community that you got to be that way. Now I'm talking to women because I'm a woman and I will talk to women. And if men are triggered by this, then leave the channel. This ain't for you. But I'm talking to women directly because that's my job. That's my job. Okay. Women, be going to be pulled to you naturally. They're going to be somebody who's going to be comfortable being who they are as well, regardless of the system. And that's who you want. Because if you attract a matrix person, then you're just going to get what all the rest of the matrix people are getting. The fake American dream, the big debts, the big fat credit card debts. That's what you're getting. Okay, if you follow any trends out here, you're headed, any trends of this matrix, you're headed to hell. You got a one-way ticket to hell, like literally. Being weird, being unique saves you a ton of money. It costs a lot of money to fit into the matrix. It's expensive. And that's why the matrix want you to try to fit in. Because it knows if it can get you to try to fit in, it's going to keep you broke. It's going to keep you dependent on it. This is real, y'all. This is straight up real. Get in the habit of refurbishing everything. Nobody refurbishes nothing anymore. Everyone's like, oh, I need I want my glow up. I want my new car. Why don't you refurbish the car? Why don't you learn how to paint and get rid of scratches and dents? Why don't you learn that? Why don't you refurbish everything? Everything that you have. That would definitely make you stand out of the matrix. What if you wore the same damn hairdo for a year straight? Nobody ever does that anymore. Everyone's like, try this, try that, try this, try that. Just think like, do anybody ever do this? No. Okay, then I have to do it. That way, I'm just staying more out of this matrix. More and more out of this matrix. It's a full-time job trying to stay out the matrix. But it's a job you should love to do. It's a job that's always going to pull you towards the next money-making idea, the next abundant manifestation that ain't nobody else thinking of. Okay. It is extremely hard. It is literally the hardest job you're ever going to have as a light worker is fighting to stay out the matrix. It wants you. It wants you so bad. The matrix algorithm is hunting for originality because it doesn't want anyone to check out. And we know that people who are so unoriginal, they're always looking for originality to spread it, you know? And so the thing is I can tell you right now, let me just share this with y'all. If y'all go out in the world and you know your neighbors have seen you a week straight, your neighbors is looking at you, you're looking at them, you're looking at you, looking at, and you have been dressing the same. I can tell you right now, you're not an anomaly anymore to your neighbors. You're literally like Matrix, like them. So it's really important to just stop and ask yourself, am I doing this the way I always do it? Am I doing this the way everybody else is doing it? And am I doing it the way people expect me to do it? People expect me to be soft spoken, be afraid to be judged as a loud, big mouth African American woman. So I'm going to make my mouth get big so the algorithm realizes it cannot control me. It cannot control me. The matrix wants control. It wants control. But you going against the grain, you not giving control is the reason why it will have a love-hate relationship with you. And it may end up loving you more because you're like a shiny new diamond in it. It says, oh, I can get the attention of my agents using you. So that's how you get the matrix to work for you, to chase you. All right, to send servants your way by not following the rules. That's just it, y'all. Find rules to break. Like like when I'm crossing the street and I have the light and I'm in like a racist village, I walk slow. Now they expect me to hurry up. Like, you're in a racist city, hurry up across the street. I take my time because I already know that this system doesn't expect me to. It expects me to rush, be fair for my life, be scared that I'm going to get attacked by racists if I cross the street. So I do the opposite. Normally, the first thing that you were thinking of doing is not even the main thing you're supposed to do. The Matrix probably tempted you to do that. If you don't feel like it came from God, most likely the Matrix said, do it. So, for example, the Matrix